Hey, and welcome to another Council Comments. Today we are joined by our Ward 7 Council member, Miss Kerri Pate. How you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Doing very good. You got a busy season right now going on at work and lots going on, but you managed to squeeze in some time for us, which I'm thankful.
Thank you so much for having me.
We got a lot to cover here today, right?
Lots going on
in the city. Let's start with something that's happening this week that you need to know about, and that's Arbor Day, right? Tell me about it.
It will be this Saturday at Veterans at 8 a.m. Registration's at 8 a.m. It lasts till 11. There'll be door prizes this year. So every resident of Alabaster and every business in Alabaster is eligible to get a free tree and a sapling.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know, and the weather's going to be great. I think it's supposed to be almost 70 and
so
sunny.
Ready.
Perfect Arbor Day. Yeah.
Perfect. So make sure you attend that this weekend, Veterans Park.
That's where everything's happening.
It's Veterans. And if you haven't seen the updates...
Oh, absolutely.
Gorgeous, right?
Yes.
Do we have are playgrounds open pickleball? Do we know yet?
Yes, almost. Now, this weekend, there was a huge tournament that was hosted at Veterans, and all the girls that played on it was just so impressed. The other teams. I mean, I saw kids from other schools post, I get to play here this weekend, and they shared our city's stuff to show our field and our pictures, and I was like, we've made it. Kids are looking forward to playing here.
Yeah, they look amazing. Please go and check everything out if you haven't yet, but everything's opening soon, so we're excited about that. Speaking of projects, paving projects, tell me what's going on with that in the city.
So we just entered into an agreement with ALDOT that there will be paving on US 31 from the interstate down south. So the first phase will go towards Fulton Springs.
Okay.
So we entered into that agreement last week. So I don't have an exact start date on it, but just know, and I know people get tired of the paving and the projects, but it's all good stuff.
Right.
It's all, that irritated me when I saw that new intersection to get on the interstate. I was like, oh my goodness. But now look how easy it is to get on the interstate in the mornings in the rush hour and things like that. So
I agree with
that'll
you.
Be happening
It
soon.
all helps.
And it will eventually go all the way down to Calera, so
it's
going to help all of us in this area.
Good. I'm excited about that. Now, we have talked in probably the past few months about new amphitheater that we have in the works over by the senior center, and we have approved a bid on that,
Yes, we have. We have just approved a bid, and as of this morning, dirt is starting to be moved and progress. So there's going to be the state-of-the-art amphitheater out there. And when I say amphitheater, y'all, we've talked about it before. It's not going to be anything like Oak Mountain Amphitheater. It's going to be a community amphitheater where we can host some pretty significant events out there for our community and to bring others in as well. But we'll also have an extension to the senior center that's beginning. That's part of that bid that was awarded, and it's going to be an extra multi-purpose room and restrooms that are going to be accessible from the outside for people to use when they're at the amphitheater as well. So we hope to have this all finished by Christmas for all of our Christmas events. So we're so excited.
Oh, that will be so much fun. I cannot wait to see what that's going to look like. Now, we have decorative light posts that are going up right now that are looking amazing on 119.
Who knew we'd be so excited about something like this?
I know, right?
And we heard all about it, and I see them in other cities, but it's a real big deal. And we've so this will be our third. This is the first phase of getting 3 intersections taken care of on 119. We did it at the intersection where the new police station is. That one's up and running, and then we've got 119 in Fulton Springs and 119 in Butler Road going up right now, and eventually there'll be one at Thompson Road and at Kent Dairy. So
we're planning that whole area down 119.
Yes, but so just be patient with that, and they should be working soon. I'd say in the next few weeks they should be up and running. But the posts are up and they look great, and just the whole look changes the whole look. So
it really does. I don't think I realized what a difference it would make, and then when they go up and you see the difference of just the light string and that it looks incredible.
It does. It's going to clean everything up, and we're hoping that we can get the whole area just in line with that. So
I love it. And the whole area by the police station's looking great.
It does.
The sidewalks, just everything right by Frou Frou is just looking so good.
Yes.
I know they're excited. Okay, so speaking of police station, Have you seen the new SRO trucks? If you haven't, they're all over the place on social media right now, but I know they are so excited to have these. Talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, so this was something that has been going on for, gosh, it seems like a couple of years with the supply, demand, and things like that. It was really hard to get vehicles. And we got those in, and now they've taken possession of them, and the SROs are driving them, and I've been seeing them, and I think they're really proud of them, but most of all, our students are proud of them, and it was some of our high school students that actually designed them, the wraps for them and the artwork on them, and you're going to be able to see them at games, at any kind of events that the schools host, and I think it just is really neat that it shows our partnership with the school system and the city, and just shows how we want to support each other, and we're warriors, we're proud warriors. So.
I love it, and I know some of those vehicles they were driving were very old.
Yes,
and so it was
time.
Definitely time for
and
an
the whole
upgrade.
truck thing's just kind of, they're going to be able to do a lot more with the trucks, and I think with the kids and things like that, with the outdoor events and sporting events, so we're really excited about it.
So our students are involved in a lot of different things, partnering with different events, and there's an event coming up at Oak Mountain for special needs kids, and we're partnering with that. So tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, it's called Gone Fishing, Not Just Wishing.
Okay.
And it's at Oak Mountain State Park, and although it's not in our city, it greatly affects our special needs students in Alabaster, so we always are so proud to financially support that along with other cities. So that's going to be May 8th through the 10th. And I know a lot of kids that go to Thompson that aren't in the special needs program. They help with it and volunteer. So it's just a great event. If you've never been involved, I would recommend trying to lend your support for that. But that's going to be May 8th through the 10th.
We have friends with a daughter that does it, and she loves it, and it's so much fun to watch, and they get so excited. So I love it. Now, talk to me a little bit about, I keep hearing about this comprehensive plan for the city, and this is something that's kind of coming in the spring that we can be a part of. Tell us a little bit about this comprehensive plan.
Okay, so several years ago, well, first let me back up and say, every city has a comprehensive plan. If they don't, they should. And it's kind of just your vision of what you want for your city, how you can make appropriate budget for these projects, things like that. It could be anything it's small, different red lights or stop signs, all the way up to huge projects. And several years ago, even before I was on council, we did the last one, and you're just in a room, and with a whole group of people that care about the community, and you kind of just have vision boards, to put it, I mean, that's just the best way I can explain it. And you have dreams and hopes for your city, and it's really neat because most everything that we did years ago have come to fruition. And we thought we're just a pipe dream, but with the support of the community and the city, we've been able to make those things happen. So we'll start those meetings. There is a steering committee, and then all those meetings will be open to the public, where people can come and put in their wishes and desires for the community. It's not a time to gripe and complain. It's a time to, what do you want to see for the city that you live in,
big or small,
you invest in? What do you want to see for your family, your kids growing up, or for your future as a senior citizen in Alabaster? So those will be starting in the spring. And also, you probably already seen we've issued a survey online. Please do that. Please fill out that survey. Those things do matter. We see every single result of those. So that's really exciting. You'll be seeing more about that.
So this is something we can get involved in as residents, right? So just more info to come on that. But I think it's such a great thing to be involved in, and I loved hearing your story, saying something that was just kind of a pipe dream for you was throwing out a rec center would be so amazing, and then look what we have coming, right? And it's here now.
And the next year you'll be seeing that happen. So
that's really, really cool. So this would be something great to be a part of if you want to invest in your city and really kind of give back to future generations, right? All right, Kerri, I think that's all for us.
It was a lot this time.
It was a lot going on.
All good stuff.
Yes, all great stuff. We appreciate you very, very much. And guys, make sure you tune in every month right here on Alabaster Living for another Council Comments brought to you by the City of Alabaster.